Hello, my fellow nerds, and welcome to the Nerd Empire. I hope you all are having a fantastic day today, and I hope you all will enjoy today's reaction video. With that being said, let's get right into it, shall we? This is by Vazkul. This is Insane Parents.
I asked my mum to knock before coming in my room, and she took my door away. Damn, my alcoholic mum just destroyed my whole setup. Life is definitely not getting easier.
Damn.
Imagine coming home with your report card, and your parents do a react video, reacting to Oliver's report card.
If you have kids, you really shouldn't be doing that. Don't use your children for monetary gain. That is a really horrible thing to do as a parent.
My mama just said she's gonna withhold my antidepressants to teach me a lesson, covered for her privacy. When my child acts up in public, I slap her right across the face. She wants to act silly, she gets slapped silly. That's how I was raised. I've actually knocked my child unconscious before from smacking her, but guess what? She don't act no more. Bruh. What do you mean? My granny told me about making a potato necklace to draw out fevers. It turns completely black, and it really works. Fevers will go down after a day, and the potatoes just oxidizing, whatever. A family YouTuber has ignited a firestorm after admitting to rehoming her adopted autistic son. Parents are like, you should be grateful. I only traumatized you half as much as my parents did to me. This is Javier. I've never seen a
That name is pronounced Javier.
name like this, I won't lie. And he was surrendered today because his kid would not do his homework. So they gave up the dog because the kid wouldn't do homework. Poor dog. Hopefully it finds some better owners. That's terrible. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm going to have to cancel my art raffle because my parents destroyed my art tablet. It's been smashed into pieces because I didn't get up on time this morning. I can't do art now. One of the only things that I love. I can't even afford to replace it. My mum has put an onion in the corner of every room in the house because WhatsApp advised her to. This is the peak of WhatsApp mother cult. I am unable to can. I don't play with my kids. I talk to them. I feed them. I read to them. I cuddle them. I kiss them for when they are sad. And I work to pay for their lives. They have friends to play with. I would rather die than play with them. It's boring beyond acceptability. Man, that is some sad stuff.
Look, the thing is with kids, you should be a parent to your kids and try not to be like their best friend, but just be the parent that your kid feels like that they can come to with anything and that they feel safe with and that they feel proud of.
A flat earth parent tweeted this, and I still don't know what the one is referring to. I've had one around for the last 20 years, teaching my children about the constellations. I saw flat earth. All makes a lot more sense now. Do children deserve apologies and explanations from parents? Yes, they are humans with thoughts and feelings, and you are not always correct nor clear just because you're a parent. People see children as unintelligent slaves though, and don't think they deserve basic levels of respect and communication. Like this tweet.
There's one thing that there are some parents say that I gave birth to you, so I'm your parent, so I deserve respect. No. Parent or not, even if it's your own kid, you have to earn respect. You're the dumbass that decided to bring him into this life. So he doesn't owe you respect. He doesn't owe you anything. In fact, if anything, you owe him everything because you decided to bring him into this world.
It's weird that I'm 21 years old and my parents monitor my Twitter and constantly tell me to take my tweets down. The kicker is they follow me under a fake name because I can't find them anywhere in my followers. Kansas mother makes 2 autistic sons drink toxic bleach saying they deserve relief. If you suffered in life and
Wow. That is attempted murder and child abuse.
want other people to suffer as you did because you turned out fine. You did not in fact turn out fine. My parents are forcing me to delete social media, so this is my last tweet. Apparently I don't have a platform. It's fake. Love you all so much. Keep fighting. Saw my daughter on Facebook. She's about 24. She looks very pretty now. You don't have contact with her? Through divorce we were separated by her mother. I didn't want her to have anything to do with me, but I put her through college. That's sad. Your daughter is an adult now. She should make her own decisions and be there for you like you were for her regardless regardless what her mum says to her about you. So sad that mums do this to their kids. Excuse me, I'm 100k in student loan debt. You didn't put me through college. You didn't pay anything. My college was entirely paid for by loans, grants, and scholarships. People are like, yeah, spanking your kids is great discipline. It shows them right from wrong. But replace the kid with an animal like a dog, and suddenly their tune becomes, violence is wrong, who would hit a dog? Point is, you guys are just eager to inflict pain on kids. You shouldn't be hitting anyone. My son turns 5 at the end of this year, so I have to enroll him in school. The school has just told me I can't come and breastfeed him at recess and lunch. I don't know what to do. It feels like they're discriminating against me. I'm still breastfeeding my 7-year-old. It's why I made the choice to home.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't be breastfeeding your kid till, like, what, past 1? I'm not a parent, so I don't know how long the breastfeeding should go, but I think past 1 year old is maybe a bit too long to be breastfeeding your child.
School, brother, what? I'm taking my kids out of the school district. My 10-year-old just told me that his teacher told the class that humans are animals. What? I'm annoyed. Should I not be? She wasn't directly talking to him.
I mean, the teacher's not wrong. Technically, humans are animals.
This was a class lesson, subject of the day. I didn't know they taught Scientology in public school. I stress every night that my 8-year-old daughter can't read yet. She takes a long time to read through letters. I do both homeschool and unschooling, if that makes sense. My worries get to me every night.
You know, considering how messed up our school system, the American school system is, homeschooling has started to sound more and more attractive, I guess I would say. It's like it sounds more appealing than public school, considering all the political bullshit that's been going on in it and all the other shit. But I don't know.
And unschooling. Yeah, I don't think you should be homeschooling and whatever the hell that is. Brain of a human, brain of a cat, brain of a rat, brain of parents that think no privacy until 18 is a good idea. To the lady at Costco with her son on a leash, I'm sorry that I asked if he was a rescue. The profanity wasn't necessary, but thank you for not sissying him on me. If my child and husband both had the virus and needed a ventilator and we could only give one to one of them, I'm saving my husband. I wouldn't want to raise my child without my spouse if I could help it. My child can't help mourn me the loss of my husband. My mum just asked me for $600 when I work a minimum wage job. Then she tells me to stop spending. Do you think you can lend me and dad $600 until next Friday? $600? I don't even have $600. Oh, you should have a lot of money. Stop spending. The most I have is $300. How are you gonna ask me for money and tell me to stop spending? My father choking me while I'm on a date. Where are you? We just left grilled. Which one? Winter Garden. So you're not at the Botanical Gardens? No, we're chilling in public. There's an iPlayer. We're going to the arcade. Why have you turned off your location? Why are you tracking me? On a post about another parent.
Look, for parents, I get that you are concerned for your child, but don't bug them if they're on a date.
Selling her kids' TV because she can't act right. When my daughter was 4, I held a Mum's Had Enough sale on eBay and sold every toy she owned. Even 10 years later, a simple, do I need another sale? Shut down any idiot behavior. Oh cool, continuing the cycle of abuse. Must be okay then. My mum is the type of person who will dig through the trash to harass me on what I've been eating. So, let it be known that I do not live under her roof, and even if I did, that is not okay. This is beyond it. Yeah, I know they're both not.
Dig through the trash to harass me on what I've been eating. Look, my mom is concerned about what I eat because, you know, I'm fat, but my mom's not this fucking insane.
Okay, but that's even more insane. She just pulls up to your house and checks what you've been eating. I can never imagine having parents like this. My children will get privacy from me when they can pay their own bills and feed themselves. Until then, you do what I say. Ain't anything negotiable. We're not friends. I haven't spoken to my mother in 10 years. Welcome to your future. Am I the a-hole for making my children pay for their own portion of our vacation? I see 15 male and 12 female. I assume that's your children's age. Yeah, you are the a-hole. Day 9 and lots of tears.
Yeah, look. They're not even 18 yet. You shouldn't be forcing your kids to pay you anything.
and lots of scrubbing as the naughty elves used permanent marker. Oops, this can't be good for their skin either. It seems just like a silly prank. It's Christmas time, sure they don't mind, but yeah, I wouldn't do this. My drunk mother ripped my baby off my desk. Screw my life, what an absolute alcoholic tyrant. She should pay for a new one. So my teenager isn't allowed to have Snapchat. She's not even allowed to load anything without checking in first. She loaded it anyway. She got busted and this is the result. Not even gonna tell her. Just wait till she gets it back to her. This is this person's mum. She isn't allowed to have Snapchat, but she loaded it anyway. So now this account is mine. This is what happens when you disobey your parents. My mum got kicked out of her boyfriend's house and
I would be very worried if I had a kid and they had Snapchat. With the amount of shit that goes on in that app, yeah, that'd be very worried.
decided to break into mine and just start sleeping on the couch. I didn't know until I saw her
Wait.
complaining about
Hang
my
on.
breaking. What happens when you disobey your parents? My mum got kicked out of her boyfriend's house and decided to break into mine and just start sleeping on the couch. I didn't know until I saw her complaining about my cat on Facebook. Someone on r/trashy said I should post it on here too. Why this cat wanna be up on me? The other two don't even care I'm here. This one won't leave me alone. Boy, bye, I'm allergic. Cat loves you and you're being mean. Your mum's a classless lady. In second grade, a teacher of mine was concerned I wanted to die. This led me to being escorted to a hospital in the back of a police car. Me being stuck in a hospital for hours, and then when they released me, what did my mum say? We probably can't go to Vegas now. Thanks a lot. Good morning. My parents have some sort of spyware on my phone. I'm sorry I cannot continue talking to you. You are such a lovely person and a great girl. I hope you find happiness and forgive me. Whoa, what? Okay, I understand. I hope all goes well for you. In June of 2018, I was shot in an armed robbery. As of today, I'm still dealing with the medical bills, even though I have good insurance through my employer. The other day, I told my mum I was debating filing for bankruptcy to get out of debt because it's making it hard for me to pay my bills and still save for retirement. She looked at me and said, "Your generation always tries to avoid paying what they owe. My parents always taught me that if you do the crime, you should do the time. If that's not violently American, then I don't know what is."
What? How does a person who got shot in an armed robbery owe anything?
My daughter has been dating a boy for a few months. She knows I don't want him in her dorm, as per her father and I. It's disrespectful. At home he's not allowed in her room, and at his house either. So I think it shouldn't be allowed in the dorm, and I think he has to come 2 times. I'm a little mad and want to say something to his parents, also because it's disrespectful. Sounds like you need to mind your own business. Your daughter's in like college? Yeah, grow up. Let your daughter grow up as well. Okay kids, listen closely, because I'm only gonna say this 257,000 more times. Mom. My mom is abusing our brand new security system. This is done by 3 p.m, okay? I get home at 3. Is 3:15 okay? If I look on the cameras and they aren't done by 3, there will be consequences. I can't have them done that fast. It's 3 now and the dishes aren't done. That's a day of no tech. I'll never forget when my sister hit my car, and her and my mum kept it a secret from me. I noticed it while on campus and filed a police report and everything. I called my mum crying, and she really had the audacity to say, "I hope they find who did it, sweetie." It'd be your own mum. Traditional Asian parents and mental health don't usually align. I don't think 100 is enough until next week. Next time, don't go to your therapy if you don't have enough. How about if I don't have enough money too? You've been in therapy for 1.5 years already. Are you not getting well yet? Yeah, I'm getting better, but you're just making it worse. I'm giving you back the $100. I don't want your help. Hypocritical, awful, and abusive. Woman complains patrol car is too hot during her arrest for leaving child in hot car. My mum, after I got my first tattoo. You don't have any idea how much you broke my heart today. Literally broke my heart. It's not like you can go back and change to the hair salon and say, "Change my color. The ink is on you for years."
I can never understand why parents say to their adult children, who are adults, have adult money and make adult decisions, complain about their kids getting tattoos. I don't really see why there's an issue. I mean, it's their body. They decided to get a tattoo. Why are you complaining? They bought it.
My parents are alcoholics. I've disowned them both. This is the text I received today from my mother. I can't believe I'm texting you this, but your father wants you to get a DNA test to find out if he's your father or not. Lol. Well, hopefully he's not. You would know that better than anyone. I would say, yeah, we can get a DNA test, but you need to pay me a lot of money. Instead of giving tax breaks to billionaires, let us invest in education, pay every teacher at least 60k, and create the best school system in the world. I want people to proudly say, I'm going to do one of the most important jobs in America, teaching our next generation. Being a mother is more important than that. Pay us to stay home. Oh boy, I'm so glad my dad is.
No. I'm sorry, but being a mom don't work like that. Being a mom is not a job. It is a choice. You chose to have a kid. It's not a being a parent is not a job. I don't care what anyone says. If you think it's a job, then maybe you shouldn't be a parent. I got a whole ass ice cream cake to myself. I forgot to change the information here.
Finally paying attention to me. You know I'm coming to get you, right? Same way I'm here, I'll be your shadow. Trust me. I'm going to take away any future opportunities in your life. This is my mission in life now, and I'm stronger. Now I'm annoyed and you will see my true intelligence. What does he think he is, Batman? Do not come to my house. I'm the only kid in the family who didn't become a doctor. My mum forced my dad to post this for my graduation since he always brags about my doctor and dentist siblings. This is what I got. Very proud of my daughter graduating from WVU at the top of her class as an accountant. Well, I may be exaggerating a little, maybe a lot. What are they trying to get out of doing these like sly, rude comments? A high ground of trying to upset you? It's weird. I was getting strep throat. My dad was 2 hours away at his girlfriend's house. He refused to take me to the doctor. I'm 17 and can't take myself, and was teasing me. This is a message from his girlfriend. I drove 4 hours to my mum's so I could go to the doctor. Can you tell dad to stop being sarcastic? Just because I don't have a high fever doesn't mean I'm not sick. I feel awful and he's teasing me. Just an FYI. I have planned my entire day around your dad's schedule. Temper tantrum. I just would be like, Dad, I'm not talking to you anymore. Goodbye. I'd block him. And if he really cares about you, he'd apologize and try and fix it. Because this is not on. Hey, mamas, would you take your unvaccinated child to a third world country? Yep. I'd even let them swim in the Amazon. I hate uneducated people. They're a threat. Got this text today. All because I prefer to go by Jenny and not Jacob. Until you change your name back from Jenny, you will not be welcome in my home. It's killing your mum. Does she really need to do that? My mum trying to justify her, almost punching me in front of my children. You threatened me, and I am still willing to allow you in the boys' lives. You threatened me. You said you wouldn't let me see the boys again. No, I did not. You raised a fist to me and Jaden saw you. You weren't afraid. You knew I would never hurt you. That's right. If you ever hit me, report me to the authorities vindictively. Threaten harm to me in front of my kids, then I won't allow you around them. I was angry and people raise their fists when they're angry, not adults. I don't have time for this drama. Talk to you tomorrow. Rent. Me. My mum, who took all my money and is claiming she doesn't owe me. Maybe I should tell my parents how I feel. Hey, I've been kind of stressed. You have it so easy. Wait until you get a job. Never again. My father walked out when I was 3. Haven't seen him since. I'm 30 now. Discovered recently on Facebook that he had a new family with 3 kids. Decided to reach out to the eldest son who was 22, my half-brother. We exchanged messages, but after a while they stopped and I received this from his mum. Do not contact or harass my family again. What? How was I harassing anyone? What crime did I commit? My parents, when I raised my voice by 1 decibel. I don't know, man. Seems kind of disrespectful to me. Dad creates app that locks kids' phones until they message their parents back. Wonder if this dad still speaks to his kids. 12-year-old me, creating the perfect family in The Sims, while my parents argue in the living room. Ladies and gentlemen, my mother and I, after I disabled tracking location app on my phone. I'm 21. You stopped sharing. Thanks. You're on your own. Nice knowing you. And plus, you lied to me. I'm done. You're an a-hole. When you tell a funny story to your
Yeah,
mom
that's
and it turns
parent
into
of the
a
year.
lecture. I just wanted to make you laugh. When your kid says he hates school, so you make him hate home too. He wants to bring me and this person smokes. You don't need smokes. You're pregnant. I've slowed down. I was smoking a pack and a half, and now I'm smoking to a pack. At least I'm not doing hard drugs anymore. Lol, that should count for something, right? Yeah, you're doing something right, but you're
Yeah, your baby's gonna come out all fucked up.
also not doing something right. The main thing you're supposed to be doing right, you're doing wrong. It is improved, but it's not improved enough. This is terrible. Me chilling on my phone in the next room while my parents talk about how much of a bad... No! Poor kids. Dad's idea to get a dog for the family. Leaves a dog... What? The dog dies? Bro. Parents, it's your #1 job to get in your kid's way at all times. Kids do not deserve piracy. Privacy. Piracy? I mean, they do. Mother impersonated me to remove $1,500 from my account. This is just fraud then. When the problem asks you what the problem is, others have it worse than many of us. All jokes aside, let's all pray for those kids who are stuck at home with no food, have abusive parents, friends and family, and their only safe place was school. Facebook mums, when they figure out the next logical cause of violence is bad parenting. Both kids tested positive for the flu. Both are out of school for the rest of the week. Just curious, did your kiddos get the flu shot? I refuse to get the flu shot because I've seen how sick people have been after getting it. Parents.
I've actually never had the flu shot before, and I never got the flu. I'm just lucky.
When you're winning an argument. Tastes like disrespect. Why do parents ruin your day and then act like they didn't ruin your day and wonder why you're in a bad mood? I'm so lucky I have great parents. I won't lie. Parent, when you have your own place, you can do whatever you want. Will you let me get a job so I can work towards becoming more independent? No, I don't think so. Wait, your parents didn't want you to get a job? My mother dearest, whom my sister and I just let back into our lives. Talking.
I ended up getting a job when I was 14. Because I wanted to start paying for my own stuff. Because I hated having my mom and dad use money on me. So I was like, I want to get a job. And the only reason I was able to get a job is because we had a family friend that worked at the place.
To my sister about her daughter, my niece. Behold, the kind person she is. Does she like Barbies still? How about pony toys? She's not so much into the toys anymore. How about a new bike helmet? She likes playing outside. I'm not getting a little girl a helmet. Which Barbies does she have? Send me pics. Mum, she won't play with them. I just don't want you to be upset if she doesn't like them. She can say thank you. I did not raise you to be ungrateful brats. I didn't say she wouldn't thank you, Mum. I said she might not play with them, which is the truth. She doesn't like dolls. Please don't get her any. They will go to waste on her. If she's going to be a little witch, then Nana won't get her anything. How about that? Wonder where she got that from. I'm sorry, that was rude. What does she want? You're done. No, I'm sorry. What does she want? You're yeah, bad mom, but she apologized and I feel like your mom's got anger issues. I don't know. She apologized immediately after. I don't know how to feel about this. I literally did all my chores when I was asked, and I was still grounded. I actually can't anymore. This isn't a game. You're staying home. Today and tomorrow. I literally did nothing. You did nothing I asked you to do. I did everything you asked me to do. Look around. Laundry. Laundry is done. Pellets are in the stove. The heat clicked itself off. I clicked it back on. It's not my fault it's cold. I told you last night to do that in the laundry when you got in. It's all done. Last night. I synced my calendar with my mum and forgot I have my birth control implant replacement date marked 3 years from now. Do you have a birth control implant? Why? You have an appointment to replace implant marked in your calendar. Why were you looking 3 years into the future of my calendar? We need to talk about this when you get home. I'm going to bed. It's none of your business what I do with my body as an adult. I'm your mother, of course it is my business. I feel like using birth control is the opposite of unsafe. You're not leaving the house tomorrow until we've discussed this. You cannot behave this way when you don't have a boyfriend. Okay, I'll just tell work I'm not coming in because mummy grounded me for not wanting to get pregnant. Seems like mummy wants you to get pregnant at like 20 years old. Interesting. Apparently I'm not using the right essential oils. I need some suggestions. My 16-year-old son is a pain in every nerve I have. Super moody, angry, lazy, sneak. Okay, no one needs to know about that, right? Like, why are you putting your son on blast online? He refuses to use the oils I give him, the soaps I provide, even the supplements I suggest he use. He tells me he prefers the chemically laden, store-bought stuff and wants none of these oil things. I sneak oils into his food, spray his room pillow when not looking, put them on his clean clean laundry, even rub oils on myself before I touch him to get oils on him. I need help with what oils I should. So you're just doing this, you don't even know what the right ones are? Do the same oils that help with female hormones help with What do you think? You have Google. Zach got kicked out of school in New York today. His friends made this card to tell them how much they will miss him. He is a healthy boy whose parents have studied vaccine safety and made the decision to not Wow, poor kid, it's terrible. In university, parents tracked my location and knows I didn't go to class because I had already turned in the project we were working on and didn't need to work in this. How does fall break end and you don't have any classes the first day back? Send me the logins and passwords to all of your school accounts today. I want to see your schedule and grades today. Shut up. Mum kept calling me while I was at dinner with Dad, who I only get to see once a week at most. You will rely when you know it's me, and you will answer when I call, or I will take you home. Plus phone, when you know it's me, the person who pays for the phone, I don't give a damn if you're at dinner with Obama. My phone's almost dead, so it's not vibrating, so I can't know if you message at all. You're making me waste more battery, which means I won't be able to reply until I get home. So I would prefer if I could. Someone's jealous. Don't have children if you cannot accept that they will grow into a whole person with their own thoughts, ideologies and preferences, beliefs and values. No child should be forced and conditioned into a mini you or fulfill your lost dreams. This kind of pathetic thinking is why our country is a disaster and near collapse today. We teach children our culture. What you idiots do with it is your business. But one day you will snap out of the stupidity and see your parents only had love for you and a desire for you to be an asset to society. It's not what they were saying, but sure. I just want to cry and scream at this point. Will you unblock my laptop? I was in the middle of coding courses. Mum is not going to unblock you either. She is the one that blocked you in the first place. I'm trying to take coding classes so that I have something to major in college. I can't use my iPad or phone because I have to use Python and they won't work on mobile devices. This is me trying to do something that will give me a better future.
Good for you. You should have asked this person for a Wi-Fi hotspot capable phone.
Well, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give a like and subscribe. I post videos 3 to 5 days a week here. I also post videos over on my other channel for gaming as well, so please make sure to give that a look-see, see if you enjoy that as well. I also stream anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week as well. Links to all my social medias will be on my YouTube page. And with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.